starting with the feet, ground them, all four corners of the feet, right? So think about the big toe mounds, outer edge of the heel, inner edge of the heel, little toe mounds. Lift your toes, spread them out, and bring them back down. Okay, now we have the hips over the ankles, shoulders over hips, ears over shoulders. Open your heart and turn your palms forward. And just bring your breathing to a nice smooth in and out flow. So as it smooths, go ahead and let it deepen. We're nice and tall and upright so the breath can move easily all through the limbs. Soften as you exhale. Breathe deep, inhale. Soften as you exhale. All right, keeping the feet grounded, we're going to just add some arms to deepen that inhale. Draw the arms up, inhale, press your palms together, and exhale. All right, let's add some hips and knees now. Bend, sweep up, straighten everything as you inhale, exhale, bend the hips and knees gently. Inhale, exhale. All right, now we're going to just really start to get some movement because we will be doing chair pose today and warrior one as well as gate pose. So we're in the new moon phase. That brings us to a new thoughts, new ideas, and we're going to, when we're seated, we're going to set an intention. So let's do our spinal series now, okay? To help wake everything up, open up the spine. So your feet are slightly wider than hip width distance. Your hands to your thighs and round forward for your cat here. And then just open your arms into the cow and round forward cat. Okay, so we're waking things up, so stay with the feeling. See where you should be going with this right now. And it may change as you move through. So keep it soft and flowy. We're waking up the shoulders. And the next time your hands are on your thighs, just stay with that. Slowly roll up. Roll the shoulders back a couple of times. All right, so now we're going to take the feet at least mat width distance wide with the toes turned out. Okay, put your hands on your hips. Now remember that grounding through the feet, all four corners, and as you bend and straighten, your knees are going to go right through the center of your feet. Okay, so now we're going to start opening the side body, okay, lengthening through the side. So we're going to start with the legs long, right arm up, left hand is just down by your side. Bend the knees, elbow down, reach up. Bend the knees, elbow down, reach up. Make sure those knees continue to go over the toes. Now elbow down, reach up and tilt to the left. Come back around, elbow, tilt left, elbow, tilt left. And then come back to standing. We'll do the same thing on the left. Reach up, straight down, straight up. We're taking the rib away from the hip here. Straight down, straight up, straight down, straight up. Now we're going to start tilting down and to the right. Elbow left, to the right. And last time, elbow left, and tilt right, and bring it in. All right, so let's shake those legs out. Okay, we're going to be very intentional about our twisting. So the feet are facing forward. Feel resistance in between your thighs. So feel energy holding your thighs together. Our twist is going to come from here, not the hips this morning. So we're working on the torso twist. Take your elbows out, lengthen your ribs away from your hips, and gently turn to the right. It's all torso, your hips are still facing forward. Come center, lengthen, and twist left, and center. Okay, so we're just going to keep doing this a few times, warming up our twist, keeping the hips forward. We're twisting at the torso. The hips are not involved in this. All right, so we started to the right. We'll finish up to the left and come back to center. Now, raise your ribs away from your hips again and take it to the right. This time we're going to stay here. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, try and twist a little deeper with the right hip forward, left hip back. Extend the arms. Gaze towards your right fingertips. Stay here. Take your gaze to the left. And bring your gaze back to the right. And bend at the elbows. Come back to center. Inhale, lift, twist left. Lift again. Twist a little deeper perhaps, but that left hip is still forward. Extend the arms. Gaze towards your left fingertips. Exhale, gaze right. Exhale, gaze left. Come center, elbows now, reach up, bend the knees and hips and just float down and up. Nice and soft, just float down and up. We're just releasing everything down and up, and we're going to take this to a ragdoll. So the next time you're down, stay there. Your head doesn't have to be low, right? Remember, folding is always where you want it to go. Opposite hand to opposite elbow here, and just move around in your ragdoll. Nod your head yes and no. Coming back to yes. Quiet the movement in your head, quiet the movement in your body. Now go ahead and slowly roll up. Release the elbows as you come up. Inhale. Bring your arms up. Palms touch. Hands come heart center. And release. All right, just take a moment in case that made you a little dizzy coming up. Just take a couple of breaths here. And feel the energy moving through. We've started to open things up. Yeah, wiggle those fingers too. So fingers are really important in posture as well. So let's just wiggle them out a little bit. And we're going to be heading down to the earth. So come to the top of your mat here. Inhale, float your arms up. Exhale, bend the knees and hips as you swan dive, fingertips down, find downward facing dog. Okay, in your dog, go ahead and pedal the feet. One heel down and hold. Switch. Both heels down and hold. All right, now let's go ahead and get those knees to the mat. Sit off to the side and find seated mountain pose. So from here we're going to set an intention, right? We're in the new moon phase, a blank slate. We're going to take a moment to decide on something that we want to manifest. All right, so just sit up nice and tall. Have a thought for what that might be. And we're going to bring the hands into a posture that helps us capture what we want. It's lotus pose, okay? So we're going to bring the heels of the hands together, touch the thumbs, touch the pinkies. The middle fingers are spread wide open, so the hands are like an open lotus blossom here. Now, think about the intention that you just decided upon. Put it right in that lotus, and then draw your palms together, all fingers touching, seal it in, and bring it to your heart. Okay, so now we're going to do that same thing using the energy of the earth. So your palms are out by your side, sitting up nice and tall. We draw energy up from the earth, feeding our intention, Lotus pose up here. Heels of the hands, thumbs, pinkies touch. Capture your intention and bring it to your heart. Hands down, we'll do that one more time. Inhale up, feed your intention. Lotus pose, capture, and bring it to your heart. All right, let's shake everything out. Okay, time to get moving. We're going to do dead bug for our core work. Okay, so it's not the most intense core work, but we're going to pump it up a notch or two. Okay, so let's take it down. All right, we know foot down version, but you know, we don't, in this class, you don't need to do it that way. So remember, you can always just work with 2 feet down if you want, all right? But for us, we are going to start with 2 knees up and 2 arms up, okay? So we're moving right to the more traditional version, 2 knees, 2 arms. Extend your right leg forward, left arm back. Right heel hovers, left hand hovers. Bring the right knee in. Left leg forward, right arm back. And bring it in. All right, pause here for a second. Rest your arms and let me know by raising one leg if you need a different variation. We're good to go. All right, arms up, knees to tabletop. Slow, right leg, left arm, and in. Left leg, right arm, and in. Let's do that again. Right leg, left arm, and in. Left leg, right arm, and in. You're wondering how to kick this up a notch? Roll your shoulders and head up. Roll your shoulders and head up without tucking your chin. Now go right leg, left arm, and in. Left leg, right arm, and in. Okay, if you are okay with your shoulders and head up, continue at this pace. If at any time you want to bring your shoulders and head back down, that's fine too. We're alternating right and left. And the next time you go left leg, right arm, you'll be even. Take it down, bring it in, and just massage your spine a little side to side. Inhale and exhale. All right, we got this okay? Good? All right, let's do double legs. So we're back in tabletop, 2 knees, 2 arms. We're going to have the head and shoulders down right now. Extend both legs, both arms, ooh, and bring it in. If that's too much for your back, then go back to alternating. Okay, so we're going down and up. And one more time, unless you're alternating, make sure you are even on both sides. Hug your knees in. All right, we're going to go through that 4 more times, and if you want, roll the shoulders and head up. Arms up, knees to tabletop. So you're either going to do right, left, or doubles for 1. In. 2. In. 3. In. And 4. In. Bring it down. Rock it out. Starting to feel that? Got it? Got a little bit of sensation going there? All right. Yeah, feet to the mat. Let your knees sway side to side. That's good too. And then let your knees open and close like gentle butterfly wings here. All right, so now we're just going to go back to the original right, left, and just smooth things out a little bit. So here we go. 2 arms, 2 legs, and right leg, left arm, and up. Left leg, right arm, and up. We're going just slightly faster just to like stretch things out a little bit. Right, left, right. Right, left, right. One more, right, left, right. Bring it in, hug it in for a second, and we're going to go 4 doubles unless you're continuing to alternate. Double, double, and up. Legs, arms, and in. Legs, arms, and in. Last time. Woo! All right. Feet down, just rock side to side here. Inhale and exhale. All right, that brings us to a great oblique move, okay? We'll start the oblique move with the feet on the mat, hip width distance apart. Arms up, palms touch. We're going to roll up, take your left shoulder up and bring your hands to the right. Come center and down, roll up. Hands left, twist left, and down. Roll up, hands to the right, extend your left leg. Bring it in, roll up, hands left, extend your right leg. Bring it in. All right, so that's one version. We're going to do it with 2 knees up now, okay? So you can choose either version. Once you've tried the 2 knees up, if you decide that's not you, go back to your feet down. Roll up, hands right, left leg extends, come center. Roll up, hands left, right leg extends, come center. Roll up, extend left leg, and center. Roll up, extend right leg, and center. Roll up, left leg, and center. Roll up, right leg, and center. One more, each side, hands right, hands left, and bring it in. Whew. Move around, bring your feet down, and rock around here. Okay, we're going to come to seated now. Take your right shin parallel to the front of your mat, okay? And we're going to take hold of the left ankle. If your hand didn't reach, you could put a strap around, but your hands are reaching. So we're just going to take hold of the left ankle, and we're going to move the leg forward and back, getting a nice stretch in that front hip flexor. So keep moving, but keep it slow. Now just leave that left leg back, so it's it's in line with the hip right now. Put both hands in front of you and move that left leg back a little more. See if you can move it back a little more. Okay, all right. And then just sweep around and go the other way. So we've got the left shin parallel to the front of the mat. We're holding on to the right. And you can support yourself with your left hand. Our interest here is in this mobility, this front hip flexor. All right, now keep your right leg back. Put both hands in front of you. Try and scoot that right leg a little farther back here. And bring it around to the front. Okay, so now we're going to cross the legs here with the left leg in front. Turn toward the left. You have one hand on each side of your left leg, and just start to walk your body forward with a long spine. Long spine. Walk your hands through center, over to the right, and walk your hands forward. Walk your hands center, and this time we walk the fingers straight forward. And take it up. Let's switch. Now the right leg is in front. So you might cross with your legs one on top of the other, or you might cross with your legs one in front of the other, okay? All right, so we're going to turn to the right this time. Take the hands to the mat with a long spine. Walk the fingers forward. Walk your hands through center, over to the left, long spine, walk the fingers forward. Walk your hands back to center, long spine, walk forward. And bring it up. All right, we're going to be coming into gate, which is a nice opening for the inner thighs here. So let's just get those a little bit warmed up here. Take your feet into a modest V. Take your legs into a modest V. Bring your hands in between. Inhale and just walk forward a little bit. And bring it back. Now take your left leg straight in front of you, your right foot to your left thigh, turn toward your left leg, and walk forward. We want to keep the spine straight here the whole time. Take it up. Right leg goes straight, left foot to the right thigh. It could be at the right shin if that's better for you. Turn toward the right and fold over that right leg. And come on up. All right, so let's come to hands and knees here and work on our gate pose. So we're going to wind up on our knees. Make sure the knees are happy with the knees right under the hips here. Take your right leg out to the side. Okay. So your preference might be to have your foot flat on the mat here or your toes up. Either way, the right hand is palm face up, resting gently, gently on that right leg. Left arm up, and we tilt to the right. Gate pose and up. That right hand is sliding. Yes, gate and up. And gate and up. Now we're going to add a knee down half moon. So take it to gate. Come on up. Let your left hand come all the way down. Put your right hand on your hip. Yeah, oh, you can go straight into it. You know it. Take your leg up and arm up. There you go. Knee down half moon. And gate to knee down half moon. You can go straight into it with your arm if you want. Yep. And one more time, gate to the knee down half moon. All right, come on up, and we're going to switch legs. The left leg goes out. Foot down or toes up, your choice. Left palm face up. Right arm. Slide. Gate and open. Gate. So gate is a great pose for periods of transition, like the new moon. Now the moon will start to gather some energy once it passes through the new moon phase. Here we go, gate, and we take that right hand down and come into knee down half moon. Gate to knee down half moon. And one more time, gate. Yes. And knee down half moon. And bring the knees down. Okay, we're going to just prepare ourselves for a nice strong weekend. Maybe there's some leaf raking or things you want your arms to be strong for. Let's come into knee down plank. Push up. Yes, strengthen those arms. And hips toward heels. Knee down plank. Push up. Hips toward heels. Plank. Push up. Hips toward heels. Last time, push up, child's pose. And in your child's pose, revisit your intention. Think about sending it some of the energy that you've been creating with your practice. And then float your way up to a downward facing dog. Now go ahead and take any journey that you like to bring your feet to your hands. Yes, when you get there, take a half lift. Roll your hands down your legs for forward fold. Feet are super grounded. Inhale, float the arms out and up. Palms touch and hands come heart center. And shake it out. Inhale and exhale. All right, we're going to move into a little sun salutation. And in our sun salutation, we're going to do a low crescent lunge. So make sure you have knee padding for that. And we're going to be twisting our lunge. So let's come to the top of the mat here. Feet are hip-width distance apart. Okay, and we'll add some arms to the upper part, the front part of our sun salutation. So inhale, float your arms up. Exhale, long arms twist to the right. Remember when we did this earlier, the goal was to keep the hips straight. Forward, it still is. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, twist left. Yeah, hips are forward. Inhale up. Now, elbows to waist, shine your heart up. This is a standing cobra. Inhale. Exhale, swan dive. High, low, anywhere in between for your swan dive. Let's do a straight leg half lift. So just shine your heart forward. Bend at the knees and hips, bring your fingertips down, step back with your right leg, lunge. And let's enjoy this lunge. Move the hips around a bit, draw the right knee down, point the toes. Now that right knee is behind the right hip. Engage your core, float your arms up. Low crescent lunge. We'll be adding a twist the second time around. Hands down, plank. Knees up or down. Nice strong chaturanga. All right, and we're going to move into a bow pose. So go ahead and take your right forearm parallel to the top of your mat. Bend your left knee and reach around, find your left ankle. Again, if that's too far away, you could be using a strap here. We're holding the left ankle. Now press into your right forearm, lift your heart. And then if it suits you, press your ankle, left ankle, into your left hand. So we've deepened that stretch a bit. And release. Now we take the left forearm parallel to the front of the mat, bend the right knee. Reach around with your right hand. Find your right ankle. Press your left forearm into the mat. Shine your heart forward. Press your right ankle into your right hand. And release. All right, down dog. Those were big back bends there, so in your down dog, think more about lengthening the spine than straightening the legs. So go ahead and just bend your knees, lengthen your spine. If you want to drop your heels a bit, that's fine, but think about length in the spine. Now take your right leg up, step forward, left knee down, arrange yourself for low crescent lunge on the left, and reach the arms up. Hands down, tuck your back toes, engage your muscles and take a big step forward. Take a half lift, fold, and float the arms out and up, palms touch, and hands come heart center. All right. Whew. Find yourself at the top of your mat. Inhale and exhale. Okay, was the bow okay for both of you? Bow was good, okay. All right. Let's go ahead and float the arms up. Inhale. Exhale, swan dive. All right, let's just release here for a moment. And now we're going to float the arms back up. Inhale. Exhale, twist right. Long arms. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist left. Long arms. Inhale, center. Standing cobra. Elbows to waist, heart shines up. Inhale, fold. Swan dive. Straight leg half lift. Bring everything down. Lunge back left. Enjoy that lunge. Left knee down. Low crescent lunge. Right knee is over the right ankle. Left knee is behind the hip. Now hands to your heart. Take your spine long forward and take your left elbow toward your right knee. It may reach, it may not. All right, hands down, plank. Knees up or down for your plank. Chaturanga. All right, so we're going to do that bow again. If you know you have double bow, just go ahead and bend both knees and grab both ankles. Otherwise, we're going to do the half bow. Right forearm parallel to the front of your mat. Left knee bends. Left ankle. Press into, yes. Press your forearm in. Press your ankle into your hand and release. If you're in double bow, release. Give yourself a break. All right, here we go. Left arm for half bow. Right knee. Right arm sweeps around. Press left forearm. Shine the heart forward. Press your right ankle into your right hand, or you're in double bow. And release. All right, that was a lot of spine, right? That was a lot of back bending. So go ahead and make a pillow with your hands. Rest your forehead on your hands. And we're going to just let the legs move, rock side to side. Releasing the spine. All right. Come into downward facing dog, thinking about the lengthening of the spine. We're all about just releasing the spine long here. Left leg up. Left foot steps forward. Arrange yourself for low crescent lunge. Arms overhead. Hands to the heart. Long spine. Right elbow to the left knee. It might just go like this. Might go all the way. unwind, hands down, tuck your back toes, lift that back knee, strong step forward, half lift, forward fold, float the arms out and up, palms touch, and hands come heart center, and release, shake it out. All right, guys, good? Things going all right? Okay, we're going to do a little bit of chair. We're going to keep it pretty flowy here. So take your legs to touch. Okay, legs are touching. The feet are grounded, and press back through the hips. You'll notice that your toes get lighter. Your heels get heavier, your toes get lighter. Your heart stays lifted. Your arms come shoulder height. Press through the feet and stand up. Take it back, chair. And come up. All right, take it into chair here, and we're going to pulse. 2, 3, 4, and stand up. Take it into chair. You might go a little deeper now. Bring your arms up by your ears. And stand tall. All right, one more time. Chair, arms all the way up. Toes are light. And release, shake it out. All right, so here's a nice little softening. We're going to do brush hands because you have been working hard. So let's take the feet wider. Okay, wider than mat width distance, toes turned out. Feet are grounded. We've got knees over toes, right? Still knees over toes. Gently bring the arms up and just brush. Up and brush. So this is an interlude, right, of softness. So keep it soft here. And the next time you're up, stay here. Bring your hands to your hips. Turn your right toes to the right and your left foot in at an angle and turn toward the right. We're going to gently draw the arms up and just float down over the right leg, up and down. So the right knee can bend if it wants to. If you're happier keeping your legs straight, just keep everything soft. And then come on up, toes out. We're going 4 times to the center. And hands to hips, left toes to the left, right toes at an angle. Brush hands left. Let your knee move how it naturally wants to. Stay straight if it wants to. And the next time you come up, toes out, 4 times, center, brush hands. And bring it up, hands down, heel toe your feet and shake out your legs. All right, how are we doing? Good? All right, so we're going to move into a warrior 2 here. All right, so we want the legs really wide for warrior 2. Okay, right toes to the right, left toes in at an angle. The feet are nice and grounded. When you bend your right knee, it's tracking straight through the center of your foot. Knee is over ankle. Now press through the outer edge of your left foot. There's lots of energy there. The left leg is super strong. Shoulders go over hips. Arms are in line with the shoulders here. Inhale and exhale. right, we're gazing to the right here. All right, moving into some in and out. So straighten your right leg, bring your hands to your heart, take it forward, and move back into your warrior two. Open up, and warrior two. To the center, warrior two. To the center, warrior two, and hold. All right, we're taking hands center now. Toes are face forward, and we're moving into a back bend. So your hands are at your heart. We're folding from the hip creases, long spine. You stop where you feel like you should stop. Could be head above heart. You could be going halfway. You could be going farther. And from wherever you are, bring your hands to your legs or the mat and wiggle around. Remember, we did a lot of back bending. We still want to release the spine here. Move around. Come back to center. Bring your hands to your hips, and with straight legs and a straight spine, come halfway up. Press through the feet. Come the rest of the way up. Okay, we're going to bring the feet closer together, shake things out, and move to warrior two on the left. So it's nice and wide again. Left toes to the left, right toes in at an angle. Left foot is grounded. When we bend the left knee is going straight through the center of the left foot. Knee is over ankle. Right foot is super grounded. Press through the outer edge of your right foot. Shoulders over hips. Arms out, warrior two, gazing to the left. So we're kind of gazing into the future, right? Seeing our intentions coming to life. Now bring everything center. Straighten your left leg, hands to the heart. Open back up. Take it center. And open. Center. Open and hold. All right, come back to center. Turn your toes forward and come into a forward fold. And once again, just move around. So we're going to be coming back down to the earth soon. So as you move around, think about your whole body. What wants to loosen up a little more before we come down? How does it feel good to move right now? And then bring your hands to your hips. Come halfway up. Press through the feet. Come the rest of the way up. And take your legs together. Okay, we're going to shake out the legs. We're going to scan the body from head to toe. See what needs to move, if anything needs to be a little more released. Whatever moves are being called for here by your body. Go ahead and take them. And then come to the top of the mat. We'll work our way down. Okay, feet are hip width distance. Float the arms up. Inhale. Exhale into a very gentle swan dive. Just let it go gently. Take a nice half lift. Bring your fingers down and step back to down dog. And in this dog, we're going to rock the hips a little side to side. Bring the knees down. Sit off to the side and find seated mountain pose. All right. So there's a lot of energy in the body now. There's a lot of energy in the earth. Sit up nice and tall. Call to mind your intention. Palms up. Exhale. Inhale, drawing energy up from the earth. Coming into lotus position with the hands, heels of the hands, thumbs, pinkies touch. Capture your intention and bring it to your heart. All right, let's shake things out here. We're going to be doing the Apanasana sequence, which is going to be really nice for the spine at this point. So let's roll down. 2 feet to the mat. And extend both arms and legs. Now draw your right knee only in. Hold on to your shin or hamstring. Extend your right leg, arms overhead. Draw your left knee only in. Extend both arms, both legs, and draw both knees in. Holding shin or hamstring. Extend both arms, both legs, back to the right knee only. Extend left knee. Extend both knees. All right, bring your feet to the mat for a moment. Let your knees gently open and close. All right, so we're going to go back to that and just do a few add-ons. So extend both arms, both legs. Bring your right knee only in, okay? Take your left arm out from the shoulder. Hold on to your right shin or hamstring. And let your right leg open out to the right and back to center. All right, come back to center. Extend your right leg, both arms overhead, left knee only in. Take your right arm out from the shoulder. Hold on to your your left leg. And let that left leg come out to the left and back to center. Extend both arms and both legs. Exhale, both knees in. Now we're going to hold on under the knees here. Let the knees come away from the body as much as the arms permit. Take the legs at least hip-width distance apart and rock side to side. So getting a nice little spinal massage here. Now come back to center, extend both arms, both legs, right knee only in. Find your right foot. If that's too far away, just find your right hamstring. We're going half happy baby on the right. Okay, so that left leg might want to bend some when you do this. Just let the left leg be how it naturally wants to be. And your right knee is headed for your right armpit. Half happy baby. Release, extend. Left knee only in. Find your left foot or hamstring. Half happy baby. Extend both arms, both legs. Inhale. Exhale, knees in. Happy baby. And go ahead and massage your spine in happy baby. So a lot of this is counterposing those deep back bends we did, especially with the bow pose. We did crescent lunges, we did standing cobras, so we're counterposing all that now. All right, now come back to center, bring your feet down to the mat, and and just open and close your knees gently. Little butterfly wings here. Inhale and exhale. Okay, so we're from here going to keep both feet on the mat, hands by your side. Just take your right leg straight up and point and flex the ankle. Circle one direction and the other, and switch legs. Left foot, right foot down, left leg up, point and flex. And circle one direction and the other, and bring it down. All right, we're going to move into a spinal twist now. So lift your hips and take them 2 inches over to the right, just 2 inches to the right. Now cross your right knee over, your right thigh over your left thigh. Take your right arm out from your right shoulder. Take your left hand outside your right leg and start to draw your legs, both legs over to the left, gaze to the right. So we're going to just take this as deep as you want to go. Let your right foot help stop you when you've reached far enough for you. And breathe. And then release your right leg. Bring your legs back to center. Unwind. You have to lift your hips and center them again now. Now lift your hips and take them 2 inches over to the left. Cross your left thigh over your right thigh. Your left arm is long out from your shoulder. Right hand to the left leg and twist. Both legs to the right, gaze left. It's a nice opening in the front of the shoulder here too, you might feel in your left shoulder. All right, come back to center with the legs. Unwind, 2 feet to the mat, lift your hips and take them back to center. So we scooted them over to the left, we have to scoot them back to the right to center. Okay, and inhale and exhale here. We're going to let the spine just relax as we take the arms long, extend through the fingers and wiggle into a gentle fist. Extend and wiggle. And rotate the wrists one direction and the other. Bring your arms down and let your head move side to side. All right, now come to center. Bring your hands down by your side. Start to scan your body. See if there's any final movements that your body wants to make as we start to find our final relaxation position, aligning the body, feeling it on the earth where it can just relax. In final relaxation, we can just start to let go and let the earth support us. So when you feel like you're in your final relaxation position, you're nice and settled, inhale through the nose and slowly exhale, just releasing your body onto the earth. Defocus or close your eyes and just be in final relaxation. Begin to bring your awareness back to your space. Invite a deeper breath. Gently bring movement back to your body. And on your next inhale, stretch. Exhale, draw your knees in. Give yourself a hug. Find your way over to a side. And back up to a nice, easy seat. As you turn your gaze to your own good heart and your bright spirit, thank and honor yourself for your practice, and we thank and honor each other for sharing this time. Namaste.